Mic check. Test. Field mic. Thank you, sir.
So it looks like the Matadors won the toss and elected to defer. Black Tide's taking the ball, and Matadors will kick to the south end zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and get ready for the national anthem. Welcome to week one of the playoffs. We're in round one, and we're going to get started. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are in round one of playoffs, very first game of the day. We're just about to get started. We have the Black Tide and the Doors. Go ahead and make your bets now on who is going to win. And a short little kick that'll be stopped immediately there. Black Tide will take over at the 49. Starting quarterback for the Tide, Jared Hicks, takes a snap low under the legs. He's going to drop on it. That'll be a loss of 5. Bring up second down. See if they can get a real snap here. Takes a snap, low, recovers well. We have a fake and a throw, almost intercepted there by Kapenaho. An incomplete pass that'll bring up 3rd down. Ho jumped it, read it, and just could not get quite on it. Hicks takes a snap, fires to the outside here, looking for Eric Bassett, number 8. That'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass that'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 15 here. It looks like they're going to bring out the punting team here to get rid of it. Eric Bassett to punt it away here. High punt against the wind. It gets brought back here. It'll bounce around the 37, go out of bounds here. And it looks like it'll go out of bounds at the 35. Matadors will take over at the 35. 1 minute shaved off and not a whole lot here for the Tide's first attempt. Let's see what the Doors can do on offense. Quarterback for the Doors, number 8, Jared Smith. Tide showing blitz. Smith takes a snap, firing it deep to the outside here, looking for number 1, and it'll go through his hands, through his arms, and that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Intended receiver there, Rashad Flanders, number 1. Just through the hands, over the shoulders, just doesn't quite bring it in, though. Was plenty open. This takes a snap. We have a handoff here. It's going to go up the middle, and that's going to be good for a gain of 7. Run up the middle on a gain of 7, 3rd down. I think that is number 2. And number 2, Grant Roberts on the run there, if I'm not mistaken. Sends it back him to go up the middle again. Does not quite work out this time, though. That'll be a loss of 1. That is going to bring up 4th down. Grant Roberts playing running back. Number 2 here. We have seen Kapenaho, number 3, play running back. And, of course, Donald White, number 0. All right, we got Marissa, Olivia Hale, Jason Denlinger says go Black Tide. And we have Jared and Debbie saying go Doors. Back, high kick here with the wind. It's going to bounce around the 30. And And keep bouncing out here. It'll be picked up at the 25. Black Tide will take over at the 25.
You brought snacks?
I didn't even see your bag.
Well, says 21 ran the ball way off. Garner, then? I don't know. That's why I said I guess. Can't see their numbers that well up here.
This is only the second time they've had the ball now.
Hicks takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff here. And he will be stopped. The handoff to number 9, Quincy Smith of the Tide there. Running a gain of 1, second down. Bauer says that's 21, playing RB. Yep, just like Wells did. Good job, you guys. That's why you're all here. You guys are the real numbers callers. Number 21, Matt Garner for the Doors. Hicks drops back, throws to the outside here. That'll be caught by Bassett, and that'll be a gain of 3. Catch the outside, gain of 3, third down.
They're big. Yeah, first time.
Scott Wells in the chat has a week off. His 2-week bye playing for the Tex. We will not see them until next week, being number 1 seed. Hicks takes the snap, under pressure, rolls to the inside here. He's on the run, throws it up, looking for 1, and he has it. Might be good enough for a first down, it will. That'll be good for 7 and a first down. That is Tyson Summers, number 1 for the Tide on the inside.
Just leave my fingers alone.
Is he wearing splits?
Did he tape his fingers?
I told him to.
Takes a snap. We have a late handoff here. And that's back to Quincy Smith. Run on the inside here, and that's going to be a loss of 3. It'll be a loss of 3, second down. What's the wind looking like up there? It is intermittent, but I think we're sitting at like 10 to 12 right now with gusts up to 20. The wind this week in, Boise, Meridian, Napa area has been crazy. We've had, I think it was Thursday, we had gusts up to 60, 65, just destroying trees, poles, houses, all sorts of things. But it's calmed down. So it's been pretty much the same all year out here, though, just moderate, low. Hicks throws to the outside here, looking for 13. He hasn't. He will be caught, though, and that'll be a loss of 1. That is Cameron Hell, second. Be a loss of 1. It is, and for those of you at home, whoever wins this game will go on to the next round. So this single elimination, the winner just keeps going on to keep hopefully winning, you know? So later in today, we have the Digger Sabres, and then we have the Alphas Warhawks. Trips on the inside here. Hicks takes a snap. Under pressure, throws up the middle here. Intended receiver, Cam Hale, that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass. Will bring up 4th down. Number 8, Bassett in the back to kick, or to punt it away. Good snap, high. Keeps it down a little bit compared to the last one. That'll be caught out of bounds there at the 41 here. Yeah, 42, so it looks like. Matadors will take over at the 42. Four minutes, 58 seconds left in this first quarter here. Not a whole lot of movement from each side here. Both defenses playing. Smith throws to the outside here, and that'll go too far outside, and that'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass that'll bring up 2nd down. Running back number 21, Garner, lined up in the backfield. Snap, handoff here. It's going to go out the middle, and he'll get 12 yards there, 13 yards. That'll be a gain of 13 and a 1st down. Run by Garner, number 21. Fires to the outside, looking for Grant. A little too deep, that'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass, that'll bring up 2nd down. Defender number 7, Jamin Barris, right on his heels too. Playing good defense, but just a deep ball. The wind picking it up for sure. Caesar says, not a knock on 21, but no Donnie. Do not see Donnie. I think he's over here on the sideline, just not in as running back. Maybe they're saving him for later, you know? Flag on the field.
Play the snap. False start. Offense. Number 1. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Smith drops back. 2nd and long. Throws it deep over the middle here. Almost intercepted. That'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass that'll bring up 3rd down. 13th down. I was looking at 13. Remember Cam Hale. Cam Hale with the almost interception there. So, Caesar says, Blaze, you got to strap up. I'm assuming he's talking about Blaze Tokioka. Number 11 for the Doors. Yeah, 13th down. Yeah. That's what happens when your brain is thinking of something, but you're looking at another thing. No. Getting a free 5 from the Tide being undisciplined, it looks like here.
Defense, 55. 5-yard penalty.
Blaze says after this dub, I will. What are you doing, Blaze? You're supposed to be out here. He said the chat. Living his best life. Smith drops back 3rd and long here. Cut back, and that'll be caught. And he'll get the first down and more. That'll be good for 17 and a first down. That is number 2, Grant Roberts there on the reception and the juke.
They run an average ticket price of $71 a person. That's what I said. I said, well, I guess I'm not doing tickets for that. Yeah.
We got a handoff here. Back to 21, that'll be a gain of 2.
Yeah, for those tickets.
A run and a gain of 2, second down. Back to 21 Garner there.
They have one in the truck that's called the Smash Tin.
Debbie says, look out, Jared's warming up.
Yeah. He's gonna go to that Smash Tin. Yeah. I just heard that.
I think this was an official trying to get ready here. Trying to get set. So drops back, throws to the outside here. Grant tries the one-handed. He is out of bounds. Catch is no good. Incomplete pass that'll bring up 3rd down. Looked nice. Couldn't quite bring it in. It was quite out of bounds there. So. Quick pass over the middle, back to Grant, and he'll have the first. That'll be a gain of 11 there. Gain of 11, that'll be a first down. From Jared to Grant, over and over and over again, it seems here. Sefa says, how's the shoulder, Blaze? I'm sorry, it happened. Injury's been rough this year. Ooh. Injuries, there's been quite a few this year. We've had a lot of injuries from like people who don't practice and then just show up one game. I'm like, that is a terrible recipe. Jared dropping back, throws to the outside. I think he was out of bounds there. Yep, that is what the officials are stating. Will be out of bounds there, incomplete, second down. We saw Donald White lining up in the backfield here, number 0. Give him the time to be undisciplined.
Encroachment. Defense, 69. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Handoff here to Donnie White, and he's just going to get grabbed, but keep going. And Let's see if looks like it's just short there. Gonna be gain of 4. Third down. Jay Stu says Grant continues to be one of the best receivers in the league. No stopping him. 100% agreed there. Those wide receiver core overall is the same, yeah. All these teams are shaping up real nice. So, hand off to Donnie White. Goes to the outside, takes a hit, and he dives. And he has it. We have one saying yes. We're waiting for the official call. Touchdown, Matadors! Ryan Red just kicked the extra point here, going for 1. Capenahela placeholder. It is up. And the extra point is good. The extra point is good. 7-0. Matadors are up in this first quarter here.
You know, it's a lot of that first quarter was offenses that really weren't able to do a whole lot, but you combined some key encroachment penalties on the Black Tide, something that's been a problem for them the last couple of seasons. You can't give away those free yards in a game like this.
And we've said time and time again about the Black Tide being undisciplined in that specific aspect on the line right there.
Yeah, it's just holding your water in those situations. Understand, you got to see that ball move.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to figure out a way to hit some short passes and do exactly what the Matadors just did. Just hit a couple key guys with 8-10-yard passes. They don't need to go deep.
Yeah, we're going to see the Tide back on offense, though. And we're going to see them put together, hopefully, some drives, you know? Starting to slowly pick it up throughout the game, so.
The Matadors are kind of famous now for these short kickoffs.
Yeah, we've not seen him kick deep. These little pooch kicks here, and he drops on it immediately, and that is number 30 there for the Tide.
So they give up field position
Ethan
there.
Sowers.
I guess there, maybe some concern about a long run back, but
Well, we saw the Tide did do that with, I want to say, I think it was Hale did a full run back.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say it was Hale. I can't remember. I think that was like week 1 or 2, though, so it was been a minute. So.
But it doesn't seem to matter which team.
The Doors do.
They all kick that short kick, and
what we're going to see is them do after this if they make it just do long kicks or something.
Well, they got 4 receivers in the pattern here. We'll see what they choose to do on this first down play.
Hicks takes a snap. Fake to the inside here. Actually throws it. It'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, a little hitch and go.
Incomplete pass. Second down.
Hitch and go, and he had him open. He just threw behind him and out of bounds.
Intended receiver there, Tyson Summers. Blaze Tokioka says light work for Donathan. Talking about Donnie White on his touchdown. So Olivia Hale exactly scared to kick it to Cameron Hale, or smart enough not to. Olivia Hale, I'm assuming. With Hale, very smart though. Cameron Hale, absolute beast out here for the Tide.
Similar alignment here. 2 receivers to each side. A single setback. And this time it's a fake to the.
Keeps
He's
it.
going to pick up 5 positive yards.
Yeah. Quarterback keep and a gain of 5. Third down.
He got hit at the 45 and then just fell forward 2 more yards to make this a manageable third down play.
Yeah, Skylar Tipple says was against the Tech week 1. Highly discouraged to kick it deep to hell. Yeah. Exactly what Olivia said. Exactly what Skylar said. So. And we honestly, we see a lot of like return kicks go for pretty deep. So the second after they get past like the first line, it seems a lot of teams just fall apart right there if they
Yeah.
can't contain it. So
Well, special teams takes a lot of practice, and that's not these teams aren't practicing a great deal, and to get good at special teams, it takes that practice. So it's probably not a bad way to go.
over the middle, quick to Bassett. That'll be incomplete though. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th down. It's hard to tell up here if it was just through his hands there or just a little ahead of him.
Yeah, it looked like it might just have been a little heavy. He put some speed on that ball, though. I will say that. They're going to go for this 4th down. Again, receivers to both sides. That slot receiver to the far side is uncovered, so that would be a place to look at right now. Oh,
4th down, ball loose. Not sure if it was
they're going to rule
forward.
that a
Yeah.
forward pass. His arm was going forward,
Yep.
so that
Gonna whistle it down dead there. And then they're gonna see if there's a. Either way, we're gonna see him switch sides here. So.
There was no flag on the play. Incomplete pass. First down.
Matadors will take over here. So, I think they were discussing if it was. What would that be? Intentional?
well,
thing there?
yeah, if they had an eligible
Yeah.
receiver there. But anytime, from a referee standpoint, anytime that guy gets his arm hit or is getting tackled, we're pretty hesitant to throw a intentional grounding unless it's just obvious that that's what he's doing.
It would
hard
be
to say
just like
whether-
a tip ball.
Yeah, it's hard to say where that ball was intended to go.
Well, Matadors take over here. 21 seconds left of the first quarter. 1st and 10. And we got a handoff here, and that's going to go back to Garner, his running back, and that'll be a gain of 2. A run and a gain of 2, 2nd down. Just not seeing the Tide get their offense together here. We have seen their defense hold, but they're going to have to do a little bit better here to stop the Doors. We're going to run. This will be the end of the quarter here.
Yeah. Defensively,
That is the end of the first quarter. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here. As you can see, the flag that we think was torn probably during the windstorm that we had on Thursday. I don't know what you were doing at that time, Gary, but it was trees falling,
I
60
just,
mile per hour gusts. It was all sorts of.
that was not a lot of fun. I was at work, and you hear people talk about like a sound of a train or something, and I didn't realize how badly it was blowing at my office. And I turned around, and it was like that type of wind. And then 10 minutes later, I'm home and see a huge branch of our tree come down on my wife's car. So that wasn't fun.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Is car okay, or did it get totaled?
No. Not minor damage, but a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're fortunate that way, and so I had to spend the evening cleaning up that. And but yeah, that was a pretty significant storm.
Smith throws. It's going to be
Black
caught here.
Tiger.
That'll be Rashad Flanders. He's going to cut it up back and forth here, and he will go in. No flags on the play.
Yeah, Black Tide defender
Touchdown, Matadors.
absolutely got turned around and didn't play the ball, and so when you're just looking at the receiver, you don't know where that ball is, and he just got turned around and then give credit to the receiver, made a nice move there at the end, cut it back in, and walked into the end zone.
Rashad Flanders on the catch there. Been a big part of the receiver corps for the Doors as well. So immediately at the beginning of the second quarter, low snap recover as well. He gets tipped up, but hits the upright. Extra point is no good.
Boy, you don't see that every day. Hit,
Extra
hit
point
the
is
crossbar
no
and
good.
bounced away.
But it looked like it got tipped, and I think that was literally just it right there. So,
Yeah.
all right, we have 13-0. Doors are up. Tide need the answer. As you guys can see on your scoreboard, the numbers that are next to the logos are their actual ranking after the regular season. So Doors are ranked 3rd, and Tide is ranked 6th. So next game is going to be game of the week, and it is the Diggers and the Sabres.
I think it's going to be a great game.
So
I really do. Diggers played a good game against the Tide at home last week, and the Sabres pulled out a game that same week. So they're both set to go. I think it should be a very competitive game.
we're going to see what they can put up. Well, for now, we still got this game. It's only the second quarter, 13-0. Anything can happen here. This game is far from over, so. Skylar Tipple says, lost my fence to that stupid storm. R.I.P. Yeah, a lot of people did.
This kick looks like it's going to come over to this side.
Short
Ooh.
on the ground there.
You know, that ball wasn't going to make 10 yards. Credit to the Black Tide player for jumping on it, but
He could have just left it alone.
I think he could have left it alone, and that's a little scary jumping on a ball that may not make the 10-yard thing, because if it's touched by the kicking team, the receiving team gets the ball right there. So
Black Tide will take over at the 48.
their best starting field position of the day. We'll see what happens. They need to answer if they want to stay competitive in this game.
Tide with the ball here.
Again, 4 receivers, 2 on each side. And now they're going to put a slot receiver, and this is going to be a quarterback keeper.
We'll get sacked, though.
Had a chance to
Big
make
gain of 1.
yards.
Second down. Yeah,
He,
immediately got
caught
blitzed.
by the back of the shirt and was able to be pulled down. Not a bad play design. They went naked and just left him on an island there, but one more block maybe, and that springs for a pretty decent gain.
I did, so I'm in their system. I would just have to go get the ball.
Yeah, they had a quick blitz. The Doors did, though, on that. So I think that's why he stepped up, so looking, and then got caught by the old line.
Nothing wrong with working on Saturday.
2nd and 9. Takes a snap, looks outside, throws. That'll be low. And they're going to say hit the ground. I think I saw it hit the ground as well. So incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd down. I think he was trying to play it off like he had it.
Well, any good receiver is going to do that. I mean, you try to sell it, but the officials were all over it.
I think he got beat. Yeah.
The passes
Okay.
from Hicks haven't been
Well, he
necessarily
played and he got
perfectly
beat by
placed.
somebody.
They've made some decent catches, but just not enough of them to move the ball down the field consistently here. See if they drop here again. Receivers twins to the bottom and the top of the formation. Clean snap back,
Remember, man.
and he throws across the middle. Great pass. Best play of the day for the Tide. Down to the 25 for a 1st down.
That'll be a gain of 20, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, so do you.
That is number 48, Cameron Church there.
Yeah, they need a few more of those kind of plays.
Cameron Church plays tight end. We've seen him get a lot of big plays this year, though.
Well, cool.
Yeah, he's got good hands too.
Saturday and just take a good carry. That would be an easy job, though. Jeez, what is that? An hour, 2?
See if we can get some positive yards on a 1st down play here.
Fake. He keeps it. Not sure if it was supposed to be a fake, but
I don't think so.
It'll be gain of mere millimeters, second down.
I think there's a little miscommunication. They're having a chat about that right now.
Because he was staring at him, and they were like, kind of looked at each other for a second. They're like, "You're supposed to be here," and then he's like, "All right, I guess I'll take it." Sherry McNett says that she's watching from Salt Lake. Go Doors, number 74. Number 74, Carter Segali
Yeah, he's like, he just had a
of the Doors.
Most everything the Tide's running is out of the same formation each time with receivers, twins, both sides of the formation. This time they throw a quick slant.
Ooh, it goes up off the hands of Cameron Hell. Gets intercepted. That looks to be Kapenaho. He's going to try to take it all the way down the field. He might get caught by Cameron Hell. He better run faster. He gets caught, but it will not be enough. A pick six, touchdown, Matadors. And that is Kapenaho there, number 3. Quick on his heels, just right over the top of Cameron Hill's hands there. Just tipped
Yeah,
up.
he's been a good defensive back in this league for a long, long time.
And he's surprisingly gotten better every year, which sometimes you don't see that in this league because you get older, but he's gotten more in shape, and he's played running back this year too.
Yeah.
So.
They're set to go for a single extra point here to bring the score to 20-0. With 9:26 to go, we'll snap is good this time. Kick is up, and the kick is also good.
Extra point is good. All right, we're looking at 20-0 here. Beth Ludden says, way to go, Doors. Watching number 74 from Texas, number 74, Carter Segali as well. So, Don White says, Penna baby with the exclamation marks. Yeah. Crushing it here. And Tide needs to make a stand here. We see especially a lot of teams where they get in a 3 touchdown deficit. And that makes a big change to the momentum. So. Melody says, driving back from Salt Lake. We got a bunch of Salt Lake people here. Number 17 for the Doors. Another short kick, most likely. Oh, a little bit deeper.
Actually, a perfectly placed kick.
Right over Cam Hale. He picks it up, though. He takes it to the inside. Ooh. And he will go down. He gets caught by one hand here. That'll be at the 37 there,
Now we're going to go to the 40-yard line, it looks like. 40 or 41.
Awesome. Tide will take over at the 40. 41 there. Looks like he brought it just over the line before he went back, so. Cody Harris says, I thought the Brandon Lee had this offense figured out. Well, Brandon Lee, defensive coordinator, so we'll see. Andrew says, I stepped away 5 minutes and they scored 2 touchdowns right in the beginning of the second quarter, and then obviously with the pick 6 there. Debbie says, yes, watching from AZ. Go number 8, son-in-law, number 8, Jared Smith. All the fans and family and friends in the chat. Cody Harris, Brandon's just sandbagging for the second half, clearly. Hicks takes a snap. Fires to the inside here. It'll be caught. It will go down, but he'll gain the yards.
Nice positive play, gain of 4.
That is number 5, Nico Jamie there. Big gain of 5. Second down. Oh, gain of 4, my bad.
Much more crisp throw that time. Good catch. That's all they really need to do to move up the field, but got to be consistent, especially if they're just going to be short plays like that. He's looking for a little more on this one.
Ooh, looking for Cameron
Good
Church.
pass breakup by Dotelis.
And number 20, Nick Dotelis. Incomplete pass, so they'll bring up third down. Intended receiver number 48, Cameron Church, stopped by the Italian Stallion.
Yep, Nick read that well.
Cody Harris said he said Brandon said that they're a second half team. The Doors indeed are a second half team. So Dick May says let's go 17 for the Doors. He's so handsome. Yeah.
Quarterback goes back.
Under pressure, gets caught by number 7. Ball comes loose.
That ball is out.
Ball keeps getting loose.
Yeah. Yeah, that ball was out. That's a good call by the officials.
Number 0 will recover that there. A fumble and a recovery by the Doors. Oh, unfortunately for them, I got a soundboard for this one.
Yeah, I'm curious to know if that was going to be a screen pass because they let the entire defensive line through that time.
First initial tackle to get the ball loose was number 7, Antoine Leggett.
But he had a lot of help.
So definitely a lot of help to finally recover that ball.
So I'm not sure what the play call there was, but it clearly didn't work.
Yeah, maybe a flush and a quick dump, but
Yeah.
Smith right up the middle here.
It's an inside handoff and again.
A truck and a touchdown. Touchdown, Matadors! And they're going to most likely go for the 1, but now we're 26-0. Matadors just gaining more and more momentum here with their defense helping them out a ton, and then the offense just clinching it here. So
They are going to go for 2 this time. They elected to try to get that up to 28-0.
yeah, let's see.
Well, the other thing here is that the Tide defense has spent the majority of the game on defense. So, you need to give the offense needs to give them a bit of a break and keep the ball for a bit.
Going for 2 to the inside. That'll be
Broken
incomplete.
up. Nice play there by the defensive
Extra
back.
point is no good.
So the score remains with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Matadors 26 and the Black Tide 0.
Jared says, let's go, ho. Sutton says, over under. Doors 45. Any takers? Elgin says, good stuff, Doors. James Hull says, holy melt. James Hull, we will see you later today. Or we will not see you later today. We'll say next week because he's on his bye.
I think Doors have really only had one drive of any distance and resulted in a touchdown.
Yeah, and it was
The rest of them,
defense.
the rest of them have been defensive setups or scores.
Yeah, we had the drive by Flanders. That was like their biggest offensive drive.
Correct.
But we've seen their defense, especially with receptions or recoveries, putting in a lot of work out here. So
Yeah, that last kickoff was interesting. It was over the head of, over the first line and almost over the head of the second line defenders. They're trying it again, but this time they're going to let him get it, and he's off.
ooh, he's going to go up the middle here. And that'll be number 28 here at the 48. Tide will take over at the 48. We've seen them at the 28 before, though. So
Well,
that is Austin Schroeder there.
the Tide can't complain about their starting field position this game. That's not their problem. They've just got to be able to put 3 or 4, 5, 6 plays together here and get the ball down deep into Matador territory and threaten. I think they've been inside the. I don't know if they've been inside the 20-yard line.
I don't think so either.
I think they got to the 25 on that one long pass and then weren't able to get inside that.
Cesar Suarez says this is the team that has the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. So the defensive MVP player. They do indeed have both of those on their team. So
See if the O-line can block here. Much better.
quick pass here. That'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up second down. Intended receiver there, number 5, Nico Jamie. It was a bullet pass, just not quite to him. Seth Cross says number 26, too old to be playing. Talking about Nick Detalis out there. That's what happens when you're old. That's why he only got one hand on it instead of it being an interception. He was more mad at himself than anything for not bringing it into him. You could see it right on his face the whole time. Hicks drops back. Throws over the middle.
way
That'll be
behind.
incomplete.
Way behind the receiver.
An incomplete pass that'll bring him third down.
That
Intended
would've-
receiver there looked like number 1.
Yeah, would have
Tyson
resulted in a
Summers.
first down had it been, to him and had the reception been made, but
Making quick
just a bit
passes,
behind.
but just not there yet, you know? Once again, like we said, whatever team is the loser will be done for the year. We may see some of the individual players back, though, for the All-Star game, which will be the 27th of June, and that'll be an inter-league All-Star game. So the
Yeah.
best players versus the best players, theoretically.
That's always been pretty good. I like to see those because I think it builds camaraderie within the league.
Yeah, we can only beat up the Mountain West so many times, so.
That was a good game last year, but
Hicks drops back. Fires to the inside. He's out of bounds there. Incomplete pass that'll bring him fourth down. Yeah. The game was good, but for anyone who did have to watch it, it was god awful. There's someone
Oh, yeah.
breathing right into a microphone that couldn't quite breathe. I was in Indonesia at the time. Yeah. I was like, whoa, this is rough. Big Mike Coyle says Nick's not that old. I bet he doesn't get AARP cards in the mail. Yeah.
all right. So Black Tide are looking to punt here. Now maybe they keep this lead at 26. It's a steep hill to climb, but they certainly can't afford another score here.
Punt with the wind here. Deep punt here by Bassett, who is number 1 in the league voted for punter.
He
So
puts that in the end zone.
that'll go to the end zone. That'll place the doors on the 20. Fun fact, you can sign up for AARP at pretty much any age. So, but no, I bet you they're not sending him those cards directly yet. So. Ryan Rush has Black Tide had 21 award winners. Next closest team had 14. That just goes to prove that you can have a lot of great individual players, but unless you have great team cohesion, it cannot line up. So. This is only the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. There is still plenty of football left. Smith throws to the outside here. It's going to be caught. He's going to run, and
Yeah, they
looks
got it
like
won.
that'll be good for the first. That'll be a gain of 10. That'll be a first down. Who is that on the outside there? Did not quite catch the receiver's number.
Hey, Gary, will you ask one of them to radio somebody? Can we get some ice for an injury?
inside pass here to Roberts. Covered well by the defense. Does not bring it down. Incomplete pass. Bring up second down. And number 7 on the defense there. Just right on him. Jamin Barris there. Great play defensively. Grant can't bring it in, so. Melody says, great diplomatic answer, Cedric. Yeah. Hey, I don't get to vote on nothing, so my opinion doesn't mean nothing to any of the MVP or nothing like that, so. Deep ball to Taco. He catches it. That'll be a gain of 18 and a first down. If I could vote, I would have given Kapenaho MVP personally. So we see him come out here, get multiple interceptions. We see him play a few different positions that he doesn't normally play and still crushed it this year. Go up the middle here. Gardner with a big hit. And that'll be another first down after a gain of 15. Gain of 15 and a first. Matadors just marching down the field here. Smith with the handoff here. Back to Gardner. He jumps, dances through. He will be caught, but after a gain of 12. That'll be gain of 12 and another first down. There are 3 first downs in a row now with over the 10 yards there, averaging about 15 yards-ish for each first down.
Yeah, they're gashing it right now.
Yep. But maybe that's what they need to just, try to keep the gas going and make the defense not get enough time to get set, get ready, take a breath. Takes a snap. Back to Garner. Goes up the middle again here. And I think he may be just short, it looks like.
Unlike a regular season game,
That'll be gain of 9. Second down.
in these playoffs, the goal here is to really build momentum for that next game. And so when people say, well, why are they really pressing hard? You want to establish a real rhythm for your offense. It may not make a huge difference this week, but it sure may next week. So
this is when you hit him with the hard count right here. You just get the free 5.
Well,
throw off the whole rhythm of the defense, and then you run it in.
if they do, it's pretty likely. Nope.
Takes a snap. Throw to the outside here. And that's Taco to the outside, and he has it. Touchdown, Matadors! $32-0. Looks like they're going for 2 here.
Yeah, again, they're trying to chase those first points that they weren't successful for. Bring it up to 34.
A hit, and he makes it. The extra points are good. 34-0.
So.
And that was by number 0, Don White.
Yep. 4:55 to go here in the half. In the first half, the score is now Matadors 34, Black Tide 0.
What a game, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think you always get more tired on defense than you do on offense.
All of the taco emojis in the chat for Taco himself, number 9. Taco's the most underrated player, just good at everything. Taco does play a lot of different positions. So he plays backup QB. We've seen him play, I think, safety before. And then also will play running back or receiver randomly, too. So Ben says, what up, Gary and Cedric? Ben, who just recently had knee surgery, usually comes out here and helps the league with random things.
Yeah, we miss you, Ben.
A
That was
deep
a
kick
super kick.
here. New kicker, though. That's going to be picked up. He's going to decide in action. He jumps over somebody. He's going to bring it to the inside. We see flags. He'll go out of bounds. That's number 0. Flags on the field.
They'll marry these 2 flags up. I think it's the same player. Good job, Mike.
During the return, holding, return team, with 58. 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul. First down.
Number 0, we have on the roster as Sonny here, but I think that is actually Nassim Issa, however you say his last name. Nassim playing. Isaiah says, what are the chances they will agree to a mercy rule running clock? Well, here's the thing. They don't have to agree to it. In the 4th quarter, if they're up by 40, it'll be automatic rolling clock for the 4th. So, and it's 60 in the 3rd. So, Hicks takes the snap. Has one deep. It goes over the middle. That'll be incomplete. Cameron Church, the intended receiver there. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like he had maybe number 5 open on the inside there, but yeah, we'll see if Ben can walk anymore for the rest of his life, or if they botched his surgery.
Gotta have him back for a high school official this fall.
Yep.
So they better not have botched.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
This time we go 1 receiver and trips to the far side. Low snap, he controls it. Now he scrambles.
And that'll be nowhere.
Underthrown over to that far side.
Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd down. A few defenders, a few receivers in the vicinity, but nobody quite really there. Kind of hit a blank spot, so 3rd and long. Four minutes, 32 seconds left in this 2nd quarter here. But especially after the week off that everyone had last week for Memorial Week, this is where you want to get your momentum going for the weeks going after this. This is something that may be actually a detriment to the Aztecs, who do have a double week bye because of Memorial Week and then has the bye this week.
Very
so
true.
they have to make sure that they're doing something in the off time to make sure they stay with their cadence.
Yeah.
Fires to the outside here. That'll be caught. That'll be a first. That'll be gain of 12. That'll be gain of 12 and a first down.
That was one of the better passes in the entire game for the Black Tide.
Oh, there we go.
Long pass to the far side. Hit him right perfectly for a 12-yard gain and a first down.
Marquez Cummings says BTA. He's clearly talking about his favorite band. There's definitely nothing else that could mean.
I think that's BTO.
Yeah.
Now they're going to run trips to this near side, and we'll see what they have in mind here. Back to pass.
Looking right. Fires over the middle.
Oh, right.
That'll be intercepted.
Right to the defender.
That is number 22, Jared Sower. Interception. Matadors will take over. 22, Jared, veteran of the league, absolute monster out there. We've seen him get a lot of sacks on QBs and just lined himself up to be in the perfect spot. His last name might actually be pronounced Sour, by the way, but everyone has called him Sower for forever. So you're watching at home in your family, you know who I'm talking about. 3:34 here in the second quarter. Dover back with the ball after another defensive recovery. Hand off to Gardner. He does a front flip.
Only picks up 3 on that play.
We gained a 3, second down. He went feet up. That's. Davey said, let's go for the shutout doors.
Doors have trips to this side, quarterback back to pass.
Under
To
pressure.
the other side, he's wide open.
He brings
Caught
it
down
in.
to the 2-yard line. Reception at the 2.
Deep
First
pass.
goal
They'll place him at the
2-yard
2.
line.
First down. Is that number 2 all the way out there? Yeah, I think so. That is Grant Roberts there.
That's one of the nicer plays the Matadors have run. Perfectly thrown ball to the weak side.
And even like he stretched out for that.
Yeah, I was just
Brought it in and rolled with
Outstanding.
it. So
wasn't able to keep his balance and score the touchdown, but obviously the Matadors haven't had a lot of problem when they get to this part of the field.
especially under the 10, not this week. So
I expect a little inside handoff here.
let's see a quarterback keep. We haven't seen Jared score anything.
Nope, he's going to throw it.
To the inside here of your screen to the corner. That'll be incomplete.
Good no call there.
Incomplete
well,
pass. That'll bring up second down. 10 receiver number 13, Brandon Park there, which we haven't seen hit a lot today,
No.
but we have seen get a lot of yards this year. So especially when they've had other options that will not work. So
Yeah, we're coming up right against, if they score here, it'll be a perfect timing for the 2-minute timeout. We'll have the extra point, and then we'll take that 2-minute timeout.
gonna bounce to the inside
He's gonna make
here.
it, though.
I think he's just short. I think he'll gain a yard on that one though. Be a gain of 1 yard. Third down. Right on there. Mufasa says Ty can't expect their defense to get anything done.
Administrative timeout.
And we got the 2-minute warning here. But Ty can't expect their defense to get anything done if they can't keep them off the field for more than 3 to 4 plays. Probably gas. Yeah, especially when your offense goes up there, makes 3 plays, throws an interception, fumble, something like that, and then your defense has to come back out and keep playing. So
Yeah, that's been the story of the first half. Is they just can't keep a sustained drive offensively, which means their defense is just spending all day on the field.
and the Doors are just rushing down the field, getting their 15, and then keep going over and over. So
Right
they're
now,
just
the
trying to make
Doors, yeah, they've shown that they can run the ball effectively. They can pass the ball effectively. That's not a good combination for anybody when both of those combinations are working, and you got a tired defense on top of that. So obviously, I'll get a chance to rest here at halftime, but
They may need more than that.
yeah.
Up the middle here.
Ooh, this is close. No, they're short again.
We gain a mere millimeters. 4th down.
Well, unlike high school, this league does allow the old tush push. This would be a potential for that play. Although I don't see anybody lined up under.
We've only seen it twice this year, both by the Griffins. So.
Yeah, they're not going to do that here with the quarterback unless he decides to keep it and go straight up. Then he's not.
To the outside throw. That'll be caught. That is number 20.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Matadors.
Another very well thrown ball there where only his player can catch it. And
they're up by 40.
They're going to leave the offense on the field and go for 2 again. So.
Yeah. Nick Datellis there with the touchdown. So Jared Gold versus Penahoe, playmaker, 100%. Yeah.
Did you say Nick Datellis played offense on that play?
Mm-hmm.
Good for Nick.
So.
Yeah, well executed play.
Going for 2 here. Up the middle here to Garner.
I think it's neat. Oh, he's in.
He has it. Extra points are good. 42-0 with a minute left in this first quarter. Honestly, if I was the Tide, I would just try to knee it out and get the break.
Yeah, I think
Get the ball.
they got to get to
and
break,
get
and
over.
they got to see what they can do. But
We,
unless they put an offense together here at halftime to stay on the field,
Mhm.
you know, the defense can come. They can make a couple of adjustments. I don't think that's beyond, you know, being reasonable. But at the same time,
the big thing is now that they need to stop the extra 20 points to
Yeah.
get the rolling clock in the
Well.
third quarter, you know?
exactly. You've got to score at least. Yeah, well, that's true too.
Yep.
That's true.
You know, we
We
talked
haven't
about
really had that much this year.
you know, being a second half team, but unless that half scores 42 points, you know. They have Regis back there to kick now. So we're going to see what he does this time. I'll squib again. Goes to 13 Hale. He has a blocker. He takes it up. He will not be brought down.
Yeah,
Flag
we're
on
gonna
the
have
field.
a face mask on that too.
Flag on the field.
So that's going to tack 15 yards. That'll take the ball down to the 24-yard or
Foss says, you think it's time to let bench
29
players
yard
get some
line.
play time? I think bench players are getting some play time out here now.
During the return, personal foul. Kicking team, face mask, 15 yards to spell the foul. First down.
Yeah, we're going to go down to the 29-yard line here. Hey, you know what? You got 52 seconds. Throw the ball deep a couple times, see if you can get 6 points on the board here.
Debbie says they're never going to score 42 points against the Doors. Yeah, I didn't think
Oh.
it happened, but we'll see. I mean, best field position they've had all day right here at the 40 or 39 here, so. Chains need to be moved. Chains? There we go. Takes a snap. Throws it to the outside here, looking deep. Not there. Cameron Hell, intended receiver there. Incomplete pass, second down. Penahoe in the vicinity with them. False start on the offense here.
Full snap. False start. Offense. 48. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Joey Driscoll says that got out of hand fast. Sir, whatever could you be talking about? All right, Hicks takes a snap. Throwing deep to the outside here, looking for 6. It'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass. That'll bring up third down. And a receiver there, number 6, Mitch. What? That's not number 6. That's number 5. My bad, Nico Jamie. I was like, there's no way Mitch is all the way down there that pass. I was like, that'd be crazy. Maybe a running back. No way, be down there as a wide receiver that fast. Yeah, Nico down there. Hicks takes the snap. Under pressure, throws it. It's going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass that'll bring up fourth down. Could see him go for a field goal, maybe. David says, tell my daughter Chelsea Smith. Her mom says, hi, go Doors. Chelsea Smith, married to Jared Smith. Going deep here, just going for it. To the inside, looking for 5. And he has him. Be caught. That'll be enough for first down. Catch good for 17 on first down. Number 5 there, Nico Jamie. They're out of bounds, so clock will be stopped. So. 26 seconds. Best field positioning the Tide has had all day. Pass over the middle, intercepted by Nick Natellis. An interception, Matadors will take over. Number 20 on the interception there. Kyle says that's a whooping you. And it sounds like they may just take a knee and we may just go straight to halftime after this, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to see here, but look at that, 42-0 as we enter the halftime. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you from home in the stands. This is round 1 of the playoffs here. They will take a knee. We will have a running clock, and we will now have halftime. We will see you guys very soon.
Matadors football is presented by Hawaiian Built Roofing. For over 20 years, they have been family owned and Treasure Valley trusted. Let Hawaiian Built Roofing protect your roof and home. Your Comfort IQ Heating and Cooling. Crown Utilities. Sweet Sips. J&J Electric. And Enhanced Telecommunications. exterior gutter and roofing. Protect your home with a free roof and gutter inspection. Veteran owned and operated. And Saw Cutting Specialties, your professional diamond tool resource. Locally owned and operated in Boise. The Idaho Contact Football League is presented by IV Nurse Sophia. Level up your game day performance and your everyday performance with IV drips, peptides, and more. Stop by and find Sophia at the booth to get a personalized treatment tailored just for you. Let's get you feeling your best on and off the field. Hillbilly Seasonings, rooted straight from the hollers of Tennessee, veteran owned and operated and made locally here in Boise. Mention the ICFL for a special buy 3 get 1 free deal. Find them on Instagram at Hillbilly1990. League Blueprint, custom uniforms, apparel, and accessories for all sports, businesses, and events. Mention the ICFL and save 10% off your order. Find them at leagueblueprint.com. And Treasure Valley Sports Leagues, the best recreational adult sports league in the valley. Find them online at tbsl.fun. Looking for ways to promote your business at ICFL events? We have the marketing package just for you. Reach out on Facebook, Instagram, or info@theicfl.com
Yo, Mike. Yo, Mike.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Third quarter of the ICFL.
Is she going? No.
Kick to the doors here. It's going to be caught or picked up here. It's going to bounce to the inside. And this is number 19. He will go out of bounds. And then he will go out of bounds at the 28 here. Doors will take over at the 28. Number 19, Zach Lababera. Takes a snap handoff here. Donald White. Going to keep bouncing to the outside here. I think that'll be a gain of 3 yards here. Be gain of 3, second down. Take snap handoff here, Donald White. It will be caught and stopped here. It'll be a gain of nothing. It'll be a gain of 0. Third down. Getting a free 5 from the Tide.
Encroachment, defense. Number 6, 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Boss says Jared just trying to pad his stats now. I guess so. I think they want the running clock in the third if they get up to 60. So I think that's what they're aiming for now at this point. Smith takes the snap, fires deep to the outside here, looking for 15. The ball comes loose. It'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. It'll bring up 4th down. Deep pass there to Angelo Zavala.
Hold your water? I'm not sure what that means.
Dropping back a lot, throws over the middle. That'll be intercepted by 20 here. Aiden Heller. Interception. The Tide will take over. Black Tide deep in their own territory here. Takes a snap. He's going to go up the middle with it here. Will be stopped. I don't think there'll be any movement there. It'll be gain of not a 2nd down. Trying to get out of their own end zone here.
Yeah, you can go to the cold games. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, those ones we don't like them. Yeah, that or raining, you know. Yeah, well, we're underneath that. Oh, you're over there.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Right. But the
I had to
cold,
make
we
sure
don't
we're
like.
sleeping good.
We don't like the cold. You just need one of those covers where they have the heater set up.
I know.
Yeah, we
gotta
don't
go
have that.
way now.
Takes a snap.
It's just
Throws to the outside here.
wind and rain.
That'll be caught. Number 5, Nico there. It'll be a gain of 8. 3rd down.
But it's pretty much the same team. Yeah, they play what? Oregon, North Texas, and Memphis. Yeah. Those are the only different
And
teams.
South Dakota.
Yeah, South Dakota. Yeah. Well, Oregon we've already played, but
They play Oregon
yeah.
State, too.
Yeah.
'Cause Oregon State-
But you're right. Now they're actually officially in it. Yeah.
Big snap. He's going to take it up the middle.
Oregon, but Oregon State.
And we'll see if that'll be enough.
Oregon moved.
Yeah.
And it will.
Yeah, the Beavers.
It'll be good for a 1st down.
And so did Washington State. Yeah, they had the schedule the other day. And there's still like 3 games in it.
Yeah.
Stop with those.
I hate those.
And then they have a couple. There's one at like a 1 o'clock.
Quick pass here to Cameron Church on the flat. That'll be a gain of 4 there. 5. That'll be a gain of 5. Bring up 2nd down. Hicks takes snap, fakes it. Under pressure, steps up. That'll be a loss of 1. That'll be a loss of 1. Third down. Back fires over the middle. Ooh, almost intercepted there. It'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. Bring up 4th down. Yeah, intended or defender there. I think that was 22 Jared. It's 4th down. We're gonna see what they do. Hicks takes the snap. Looking, throwing, intercepted by number 3, Kapenaho. He's going to take it to the outside. He will go down. Interception. Matadors will take over. Foss says if they want to start making any good progress down the field, they need to put Tyson and Nico on the same side and force the Matadors to cover Tyson with a linebacker. I guess we will, we'll see. Whenever they get the ball back, we'll see if they make any changes. And we've seen before in the past, especially offensively, they will not make a change until it's very late. So sometimes to the detriment of the Black Tide. So they'll keep trying to push down whatever plan that they have until it's like right at the end. In the 4th quarter, they'll make a change or something like that, you know? We got a handoff. That'll be a gain of 2. Run and a gain of 2. 2nd down. I think we may have an injured player there. Runner was Garner. I think one of the O-line guys might have been injured there. Debbie says almost running clock time. Yeah, 4th quarter at this score will be automatic, so. Looks like it is number 33, Kevin Archangel here. Archangel, who's a veteran of the league. Seems to be hopping off the field here. Hopefully he is all right. We got a biplane flying right over us. Trying to watch the game. Flying pretty low over us. Slow, he's taking a circle here. Smith takes the snap, drops back, fires to the outside here. And that'll be in his hands and then dropped. Incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. The receiver jumped on it. He was wide open, number 13, Brandon Park there. So, and then just bobbled it a little bit. Couldn't quite bring it in. Takes the snap, quick fire to the middle here to the left side. And that'll be good for the first down. That'll be gain of 10. That'll be a first down. Receiver there, I think it was Taco, number 9. First and goal. Handoff up the middle here. And that'll be just short. That'll be gain of 2 there. Big gain 2, bring them second down. Man, Black Tide got the injury bug. Y'all act like Tide ain't been running the league for years. So much shake my head taking screenshots for next year. No, take all the screenshots you want. And I feel like all the teams have dealt with a lot of injuries this year. He's going to keep it. Jared will run it in. That'll be touchdown. Touchdown, Matadors. I think a lot of it too is we don't actually see a ton of players for the Black Tide side like we normally would. They've had a rough year all year. That's why they're number 6 right now. So I'm sure they'll bounce back next year, and we'll see them back here again. So going for the kick for the extra point. Snap is good, kick is up, and kick is good. The extra point is good. Now we're at 49-0. Here's the plane we're talking about that's been buzzing us. Jonathan says, go Doors. They'll go out of bounds here. We'll have a flag on the field, but it's just going to be for kicking that out of bounds, and it'll get an extra 5 here from the out of bounds. Remember his quick speed and they couldn't stop him? Yeah. That's what Jared Smith is known for, his incredible speed.
Illegal procedure. Kick out of bounds. Kicking team. The 5 yards be tacked on to the end of the kick. First out.
Foss says, is the airplane more interesting watching the game right now? Well, you keep buzzing us, so a little bit. Takes the snap, quick pass to the outside to Cameron Hale. And he will get caught, but that'll be a gain of 8 there. Gain of 8, second down. Cam Hale II did win MVP for the league. Big snap, we got a handoff here. It's gonna go up the middle. That'll be good for gain of 7 there. That'll be gain of 7, that'll be first down. Black Tide finally getting some yards downfield here. Let's see what they can do. Takes a snap. Throws to the inside here, deep, and that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass that'll bring up second down. Intended receiver there was number 1, Tyson Summers. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in this third quarter here. Take snap, quick pass to the inside. That'll be dribbled off the ground and incomplete. Incomplete pass that'll bring up third down. Ten receiver there, Nico. Foss says Matadors should go for style points and only put 10 on the field. I do not think they'll be doing that. Makes the throw. Church with the catch here. Number 48. And that'll be good for 12 there. That'll be gain of 12 and a first down. Tide slowly getting down the field here. Currently at the 23-yard line. Those of you home, next game will take place at 1 o'clock. Then it'll be game of the week here. Quick, oh, fake, he keeps it. Throws deep to the outside here. And that'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. Second down. Ten receiver there, Cam Hale. Defender number 14, TJ on him. Second and 10 here for the Tide. Drops back. Hicks fires over the middle. That'll be too deep and incomplete. Incomplete pass that'll bring up third down. Takes a snap. Under pressure. Does a little shovel toss to the outside here. So number 0, I'm pretty sure that is Nassim there. That'll be again a 1. Again a 1. Third down. Trips the inside here. Trump back. Rolls out to the inside under pressure. 3 chasing. He'll keep it. And we're going to have a flag, and that's going to be helmet to helmet there. Flag on the field. So they're going to give him. It might be half the distance.
They play personnel, defense, and they go helmet contact. Half the distance, they go third down.
You know, this is a catch-22. When you're in motion, you can't sometimes stop if the guy decides to go down. Sure. It's like, it's like hitting the quarterback at defense's play, right? Exactly.
39 seconds left in this third quarter here.
Try to avoid it, but sometimes like I have to go. I can't. Yeah.
Quick pass to the outside here. Kaz Cameron Hale. He will get it all the way in. Touchdown, Tide. Black Tide score. Get their first points on the board here. 6. Better late than never. This will not stop the running fourth quarter clock, though. Sophia Hole says, looking like a Tide funeral over there. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think we've ever had a point deficit like this, and they've come back. Not that I'm aware of. And I've only been doing this for 5-6 years now, so. Going for 2. Snap. Roll to the inside. A throw and a catch. Extra points are good. Tyson Summers with the recovery there for the catch. So we're going to have 8-0. Or 8-49. 8 from 0 is what I meant to say, but. Logan Bear says, so you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, we're only going to have a running clock in the fourth quarter. Well, actually, there's a chance that they don't. Let's say they kick like some little onside kick or something like that, recover, take it all the way down, score. Then we wouldn't have a running in the fourth, but most likely, yeah, they got to score at least a point in the next 18 seconds to make that not happen. Well, 2 points technically, but then with the running clock, all you have to do is get the ball, go down, score, do the 2 point early. Clock stops then, and then you just set it back up and just do it over and over and over until the end of the game. And once the running clock starts, it will not be stopped. Colin says, didn't the Tide have Defensive Player of the Year? Yes, they also had the MVP of the year. So they had as someone pointed out earlier, where was it? I think Debbie said. I think there was a few people actually. I think Debbie, one of them though. But I don't know where exactly it is. But they have a lot of best, whatever, quarterback, best receiver, best player of this position. They have quite a few of them. So. Church to kick. Short little squib. It did not go 10. It bounced off a player. And Doors will recover. Yep. Gold touched it first before 10 yards, so I think it's going to go back there. So down to the 48. I was going to place him at the 48 here. We're going to get the white hat to give us a message.
First touching. The kicking team already spotted first touch. First down.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It like bounced off a shoulder of one of their players, so wasn't quite the 10 yards. I'll be at the 49 here, so 16 seconds. Smith drops back, fires to the inside here. Almost intercepted. Incomplete there by Brandon Park. Incomplete pass that'll bring up second down. A little low, goes to bring it in and just almost gives it away there, but it'll just be incomplete. Melody says Carlin is that guy. Yeah, Carlin is a great defensive player there, so he is an absolute monster. And he was the one that did win Defensive Player of the Year. But like we said earlier, just because you have a few good players doesn't mean that you have a great team. Run up the middle here. It'll be gain of 5. Run up the middle, that'll be gain of 5. We're going to roll down to the fourth quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, this will be the beginning of the rolling clock here.
Mr. Timekeeper, by rule, running clock, stopping, on, charge timeouts, injuries. Thank you. Clock on the
Chickens loose, do some free range action. Throwing some emails. Do some cow tipping afterwards, right? Bring some baby ostrich over there.
Smith takes a snap. We got a handoff up the middle here. That's going to go to Matt Garner. And that'll be good for 12 yards, 15 yards there. We'll be running a gain of 15, first down. All right, for those of you who know, we got a rolling clock. Clock will be stopped for timeouts, player injury. 2-minute warning, and then clock will stop at the end of the PAT. That'll be running again too. Let me get it too. Second down. Dropping back. Rolling to the inside, throwing deep, looking for 15. He has him. That'll be Angelo Zavala. Touchdown, Matadors. All right, 55-8. As you can see back there, next team getting lined up and ready to go. I think that is the Sabres. Sabres-Diggers game will start at 1 o'clock. Or shortly right after, so. Going for the PAT. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Extra point is good. Clock will be stopped and we'll tack on a point. Clock starts on the kick. Ball goes to Cameron Hale. He's trying to decide where he wants to go. Oh, he goes up the middle. And that'll place him at the 49 there. Tide will take over at the 50. Marking it at the 50 here.
I'd like to just test our guys against them. We get invited again this year. We got set aside funding. We just did it. We weren't expecting it, so. And by the time we were asking, everybody was still recovering from
Takes snap, low snap. Jumps on it. Be a loss of 5. Be a loss of 5. Second down. Takes the snap, fires to the outside, looking deep here. And that'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. Third down. Handoff here. It's going to go to Nassim. He'll be brought down after a gain of 2. That'll be a gain of 2. 4th down. Takes a snap, rolls to the inside here. He's going to roll back under pressure. Throws it over the middle, tipped up, and that'll be caught by Cameron. And he'll place it down. I think he might have the first. He will have the first. A giant scramble, and they get the first. Cameron Howell, what a play. Big scramble by Hicks there. All right, we actually have a timeout.
Timeout. Matadors. First charge, timeout.
On the doors here. Timeout's over. Getting back to getting started. Clock will start on the snap. Low snap. Throws it to the outside here. That'll be caught. That'll be a gain of 9 there. That'll be a gain of 9. Bring up 2nd down. I think so. Mufasa said, I think we can call it GG's. Hopefully Tide have a better season next year. Yeah, hopefully. Love to see him come back and compete. Paul Orr says, thank you for the broadcast during the more boring time for sports, watching down here in Louisiana. Yeah, this is there's not a lot of other random sports. We have, I think, the UFL. I think that's what they're called. Them, randomly, sporadically. And then there's some other sports. But as far as football is concerned, not a ton. And at least this is something, you know. The next game of the week, so Be ready for that one. Hicks takes a snap. Steps up. Under pressure. We'll get caught. We'll get the first down, though. It'll be a gain of 2, and that'll be the first down. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock here. Takes a snap. Under pressure, steps up over the middle. I think he'll be caught there. I think he tried to strip him, but didn't really work there. Caught by number 7 for the Doors there, Antoine Leggett. Release sack, and that'll bring up third down. Minutes, 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We will stop at the 2-minute warning, so.
Wait a minute. Never mind. I don't want to know.
Maybe it was second down? Drop back. Quick pass to the outside. Bassett with a catch there. That'll be gain 2. That'll be gain of 2. Third down. Third down again. Yes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Two-minute admin. Timeout.
Debbie says I can hear Chelsea screaming. Yeah, probably. Down there for sure. Hicks takes a snap. Third and deep, looking deep. And that'll be incomplete there. Incomplete pass. Bring up fourth down. Intended receiver there. I think it was Tyson Summers, but the 2 defenders in the air, 24 and 20. Yeah, none of them are close. Hidden Island, so. Yeah, next game. We said we'll start at 1. Most likely it'll be like 105, 110, so. Rolls to the inside. Hicks trying to direct traffic, being chased. He will be caught by Nick. Go out of bounds. Big gain of 5. Will not be enough. They will switch sides. Doors will take over. And the clock is going to roll all the way down unless for some reason the Tide takes a timeout or the Doors take a timeout. So. But that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put 15 on the clock here. We're going to give a little bit of a break. And we will see you guys for the next game. Thanks for all the Black Tides that fans that joined, fans friendly, whatever you may be. And we'll see you guys for the next game.